Like thunder in the dead of night, a crown of fire, a kiss that bites. Wrap my soul in 9 chains, turn my heaven into flames. Every whisper cuts like steel, a wound too deep for time to heal. I gave you blood, I gave you breath, you gave me roses dressed in death. I'm screaming through the silence, but your shadow never leaves. Love is a tyranny ruling over me, a kingdom built on misery. Your name's a war inside my veins, a beautiful storm, a world in chains. Love is a tyranny, no mercy, no release. I'm falling to my knees beneath your tyranny. Your eyes like daggers in the dark still burn their mark into my heart. Every promise forged in lies still echoes when the angel dies. I try to run, I try to fight, but your ghost lives in the night. A poison dressed in paradise. I paid the cost, I paid the price. I'm drowning in the fire of the truth I can't deny. Love is a tyranny ruling over me, a kingdom built on misery. Your name's a war inside my veins, a beautiful storm, a world in chains. Love is a tyranny, no mercy, no release. I'm falling to my knees beneath your tyranny. Break me, take me under, let the heavens hear my thunder. No savior, no light, only you in the endless night. Tyranny tearing into me, a crown of endless agony. Still I crave the pain you bring, the fall, the fire, the suffering. Love is a tyranny, and I am your disease. Forever on my knees under your tyranny. A furnace beneath the storm, a heart of iron, alive and warm. Then you came like the midnight tide, a phantom moon with nowhere to hide. Your silence drips like poison rain, seeping slowly into my veins. just endless halls and shattered floors. You are the shadow behind the light, a nameless ghost inside the night. I gave you fire, I gave you breath. You gave me darkness dressed as death. You put out the fire inside my chest, turned every sunrise into unrest. Love was a blade beneath the skin, a war I fight, I'll never win. I scream your name into the void, where every dream has been destroyed. You are the storm, the curse, the wire. Love came and murdered all my fire. Your heart's a tomb without a key, a frozen sea that swallowed me. I sank beneath your quiet waves, into a world of open graves. Every touch became a scar, every promise a falling star. I reached for heaven in your embrace, but found a mask without a face. The deeper I love, the deeper I drown. A king with a rusted crown. No wings, no sky, no way above, just a slow collapse of love. Bury me in the ash of your silence. Break every bone of my defiance. You are the cold inside the flame, the knife, the wound, the name. I gave you all, you gave me pain. I built a fire, you sent the rain. You put out the fire inside my soul, left me shattered, left me cold. Love was never meant to heal, only to carve what scars can feel. Now I walk through the smoke alone, a heart of dust, a spine of stone. Your mystery remains my fire. Love extinguished every fire. I walk the road that leads to you, a path of stone beneath my boots. Jagged earth cuts through the night, still I march into the fight. Mountains rise like iron walls, echoes answer when darkness calls. Up the peaks and down the graves, through the valley where shadows wait. Every step tears flesh from bone. Still I move, still I go on. No retreat, no turning back, only fire on this track. Blood on the stone road, I crawl to your flame. Through the thunder, through the pain. If I must bleed to reach your soul, then let the rivers take blood for loved ones lost. The mountain laughs beneath the storm. Cold winds rip through skin once warm. I fall into the valley's jaws. Still I rise with iron claws. Rocks like knives beneath my feet. Every wound a battle beat. The moon looks down with hollow eyes, watching where the weak one dies. Every scar becomes my shield. I refuse to ever yield. No retreat, no turning back. Only thunder in my track. Blood on the stone road, I crawl to your flame. Through the thunder, through the pain. If I must bleed to reach your soul, then let the rivers take their toll. With blood and dust upon my hands, no heaven waits, no angels sing, only the weight of suffering. But your name burns inside my veins, a war cry forged in chains. If love demands a sacrifice, then take my flesh, I'll pay the price. Blood on the stone road, I scream your name, marching through the endless rain. Up the mountain, through the grave, I become what pain has made. Through the valley, torn apart, still your shadow haunts my heart. To reach you I must lose my soul. Blood on the stone road, that is my toll. Stone and blood, dust and flame. Still I walk and call your name. Through the dark, through the cold, until my heart becomes the road. Silence of the shattered night, I walk alone beneath no light. A river of tears runs down the stone, yet still I fight this war alone. Steel in my hand, pain in my chest, a wounded soul denied its rest. Every scar a tale untold, every heartbeat turning cold. The sky bleeds black, the wind still cries. Broken dreams beneath the skies. I raise the blade against the storm. A heart once warm, now battle worn. Tears and swords, blood and rain, love and war are born from pain. I swing the steel, I drown in grief, searching for a lost belief. Tears and swords, night and flame, nothing soul a warrior's god, holding on though life is hard. Your shadow lingers in the mist, like a memory I still can't resist. Each tear falls like molten fire, fueling rage and dark desire. The blade reflects your ghostly face, a vanished light I can't replace. I carved your name into the night and turned my sorrow into fire. Tears and swords, I stand alone, a king upon a shattered throne. Through the storm and endless cries, I cut my path beneath dark skies. Tears and swords until the end, on broken knees I rise again. Only tears, only swords, only echoes of this war. She spoke of a place above the storm, where cold blue waters kept us warm. A lake of stars beneath the moon, a heaven we would reach too soon. Her voice was light, her hands were flame. She called my soul and spoke my name. She said, beyond this broken night, there waits a shore of endless light. But every dream can lose its way when darkness swallows up the day. The sky cracked open, hope was gone, and all that shined was blood red dawn. Heaven's lake, we saw it in our dreams, but we woke in hell to the river scream. Blood runs wild where love once stood. We searched for light, found the river of blood. The waters changed beneath our eyes, red like the sunset when it dies. The shore we saw was burned away. No stars, no moon, no break of day. Her tears fell down like crimson rain, mixing with the earth and pain. Still she looked above the fire, holding on to one desire. She called for heaven through the smoke, beneath my feet. Four black roads where shadows meet. The moon hangs cold above the sign, whispering that this fate is mine. Dust and thunder fill the air, ghosts of choices standing there. One road burns in crimson fire, one disappears in cold barbed wire. Every step could break my soul, every path demands its toll. Voices call from left and right, pulling me into the night. At the crossroads I stand alone, no flesh, no faith, only bone. One way leads to love and lies, one way where the dreamer dies. Thunder screams above my head, the living walk among the dead. At the crossroads fate unfolds, a heart of fire turning cold. One road climbs the mountain's face, promising a sacred place. One road falls through ash and rain, straight into the jaws of pain. I see your shadow in the mist, a memory I still resist, calling softly through the storm, like a flame that once was warm. Should I run or should I stay? Night devours the light of day. Every dream becomes a scar, every wound becomes a star. At the crossroads I stand alone, no flesh, no faith, only bone. One way leads to love and lies, one way where the dreamer dies. Thunder screams above my head, the living walk among the dead. At the crossroads fate unfolds, a heart of fire turning cold. I raise my eyes to the storm that splits the skies. If I fall with fire, bound forever by desire. No way back and no way home. This cursed path is mine alone. Still I stand at the crossroads. broken boat upon the sea, no stars above to rescue me. The moon is cracked in shattered glass, watching silent shadows pass. The mast is torn, the sail is gone, still I drift through endless storm. Every wave a blade of pain, every drop a scar of rain. The ocean calls me by my name, a whisper wrapped in fear and flame. I hold the wheel with bleeding hands, lost between forgotten lands. Broken boats in a sea of night, no shore ahead, no guiding light. I sail through storms I cannot fight, a fading soul, a dying sight. Broken boats don't let me drown, the sky has fallen all around. If love was ever meant to stay, why did it drift so far away? Your memory is the coldest wind, a ghost beneath my weathered skin. I hear your voice in every tide, a haunting song I cannot hide. The waves keep dragging me below to places only darkness knows. I search the mist for your flame, but every echo sounds the same. Sailing through the endless rain, waves keep calling. Broken boat, broken soul. In my dream, the sky was burning gold, a story waiting to be told. I stood alone upon the hill, with iron heart and fearless will. The wind called out my hidden name, awakening the sleeping flame. No chains could bind, no fear remain. I walked straight through the fire and rain. Shadows rose before my eyes, like demons tearing through the skies. But in that night I did not run. I faced the dark, I faced them all. In my dream I became a hero, a soul of thunder, a heart of gold. I carried fire in my hands and turned the night to blazing dawn. In my dream I feared no sorrow, no blade, no storm, no falling shadow. I stood as brave as mountains stand, a hero forged by dream and flame. The battlefield beneath the moon echoed with a distant doom. I raised my sword against the sky and swore that hope would never die. The stars fell down like silver rain, washing away the fear and pain. Every scar became a sign that this fate was always mine. In both my hands, no fear, no fall. I face the night, I face it all. In my dream I became a hero, a voice that shattered every chain. I walked through darkness, crowned in fire, and left behind the fear and pain. In my dream the dawn was calling, and I answered through the flame. Even if I wake tomorrow, the hero still from silver lights, a palace glowing in my eyes. Dreams like glass above my head, shining bright, already dead. I trusted shadows dressed in light, held them close throughout the night. Every promise, every word, a song too sweet to be heard. But beneath the velvet sky, truth was waiting cold and dry. Behind the smile, behind the face, lived the ghost of my disgrace. Awake from sleep, I opened my eyes to broken faith and fallen skies. False hopes burn like dying stars, leaving only hidden scars. Awake from and there was what it seemed. Golden doors and crimson walls, built to watch the dreamer fall. Your voice was velvet, smooth as rain, but every word was wrapped in pain. I drank the poison from your hand, mistaking hell for promised land. Let the dream finally die. No more chains, no disguise. I see the truth in betrayal's eyes. Awake from sleep, I break the glass. Let the shadows fade and pass. No more living in disguise. No more worshiping the lies. Awake from sleep, reborn in flame, I rise beyond the fear and shame. From false reality I crawl, and now I stand above it all. Awake from sleep. Chain my hands beneath the storm, try to break the fire I was born. Words like iron, cold and sharp, cutting deep into the heart. They pushed me down into the mud, fed me lies and called it love. Every wound became a mark, every scar ignited sparks. I walked through shadows, bled through rain, carried the weight of endless pain. But pressure turns the cold to flame, and now I rise beyond the shame. My wings are soaring through the night, above the chains, above the fight. From broken ground I learned to fly. No betrayal can touch the sky. Adversity became my fire. Oppression forged my true desire. I rise above what held me down. Now I wear the storm as crown. The voices said I'd never climb, that broken hearts are left behind. But mountains bow beneath my feet as thunder marches to my beat. Every knife they left inside became the steel that let me rise. Every tear that hit the floor turned to strength forevermore. through the bleeding sky. From every wound a feather grew. From every lie I found the truth. Nothing wiser, nothing higher than rising stronger through the fire. I was broken, now I'm free. The storm has become the wings in me. Still rising, still flying. My wings are soaring.